Welcome into Drew's Daily Diamond for Friday, May 31st, 2024. I am Drew Martin, breaking down the slate of games. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. Your MLB picks for today, all is welcome. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. We got a day game and then a bunch of night games to get into, so let's get after it. In the Windy City, it's Wrigley Field. Julian Hassad going for the Cubs, minus 145 home favorites, hosting the Cincinnati Reds with Graham Ashcraft on the hill. Total of 8, minus 145. That is the Cubs as the home favorite. 2:20 Eastern start here, guys, with the Cincinnati Reds winning 4 of 6 against the red-hot St. Louis Cardinals and the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. We talked about it on yesterday's show, guys. They're a game under 500 now. They've lost 7 of 9 games. And Hassad on the hill, he started off the year real hot. Since he's kind of cooled off a little bit. And Graham Ashcraft going for the Reds, he's given up 3 earned runs or less in 5 of his last 6 starts. And an interesting kind of, schedule spot, I guess we could call it. He's back-to-back against the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks in his last 4 starts, meaning he went against the Dodgers twice and the Arizona Diamondbacks twice. That's usually an advantage towards the offense. So I don't want to kind of get on him too much. And actually, they won the last start he was out. So, hey, the former 6-rounder out of UAB, the Blazer, catching plus 130 here on the Reds. We get the hotter lineup. Talked about the Cubs lineup, ice cold right now, and the better bullpen. It's the Reds to start us off. Friday's action, guys, plus 130. Big red machine. Let's head down to the night games. It is the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies, 6:40 Eastern here. Miles Mikolas going for the Cards. Aaron Nola for the Phillies, minus 185. That's the Phillies at home. 8 in the hook being the total. The St. Louis Cardinals, red hot right now. They're already to 500 after that kind of miserable start to the season. They've won 7 of their last 8, 12 of their last 15. They are a bet-on team for me. They're up against the Phillies, 39-18, one of the best teams in MLB, in my opinion. But recent form, 3 of their last 4, they lost. 2 as minus 190 favorites. So they've been burning cash here the last week or so. And Nola on the hill, the former first round out of LSU, GOAT Tagus, 3 ERA, 3.8 FIP, decent numbers overall. Tough to go against Nola, but I mean, we talked about this red-hot Cardinals team and schedule spot for the Phillies. It's their first home game after a West Coast road trip. Don't like betting on a team in that situation. One of the better lineups in MLB, but over the last week, they're kind of middle of the pack, and that Cardinals lineup, the second best in MLB by team OPS over the last week. They've been good against righties. Guys, I think Miles Mikolas here and the Cardinals are worth a look, particularly because last time he went against the Phillies, 6+ innings, 2 earned runs. So a good start for him. Think he can do it again here, guys. It's the Cardinals, plus 165 as the big dog in Philadelphia. Next one up, 7:10 Eastern. Texas Rangers at the Miami Marlins. Sixto Sanchez going for the Fish. Urena going for the Rangers, minus 120. That's the Rangers as the road favorite. Total of 8 in South Florida. Urena going up against his former team here. And the Rangers have actually won 3 straight games. And one of those was as a plus 150 underdog. Urena, no more than 3 earned runs since early April. So he's kind of pitching a lot better as the season's going on. And Sixto Sanchez, kind of a top prospect guy, but really over a 6 ERA. 0-3 on the season, and in each of his last 4 starts, he's only struck out 2 batters. So he's not missing bats right now. He's actually got more walks than strikeouts in his last 4 starts. The Marlins, one of the worst lineups in MLB, up against the Rangers, the defending World Series champions, guys. And they've hit righties a lot better than lefties. So we get that positive lefty-righty dynamic here on the Rangers side of things. Minus 114 heading into the overnight market right now. I think it's short, guys. It's the Rangers in South Florida. We got 7:20 Eastern start. It's the Oakland A's and the Atlanta Braves. Ronaldo Lopez had his start yesterday pushed back a day, so he's going today. Minus 220 favorites. That's the Bravos at home up against JP Sears and the A's. The lefty, 8.5 being the total. The A's come in just 23-35 on the season. The Atlanta Braves 31-23. But the story here is the Braves. They have been burning some cash, just 5-9 their last 14, and all of those losses as a favorite. They're minus 3.5 units on the season. And JP Sears, 6 innings, 0 earned runs his last time out. So he might be riding a hot hand here. Nothing against Lopez, good ERA, but he's not going very deep into games. Only once past the 6th inning. And this Braves bullpen, they've been giving up some runs. So, hey, we faded the Braves with a big plus price cash on yesterday's show. Going to do it again here with the Athletics. Another dog for you, plus 185 on Oakland in the ATL. Couple more here for Friday night. We'll head out to Kansas City for the Kansas City Royals hosting the San Diego Padres. 8:10 Eastern start. Dylan Cease going for the Friars. Michael Wacha for the Royals. Total of 8, minus 125. That is the Padres as the road favorite. A game over 500. They've won 3 of their last 4. Last year versus Kansas City, it was the last time Cease saw the Royals. He only gave up 1 earned run, had 8 strikeouts. And the Padres, they have a kind of negative home-road dichotomy, which actually helps them as the road team here. 3-19 at home, but they're 7-10 on the road. So playing a road game, they've been road warriors here. Makes me look towards the Padres. The Royals have been a good team overall. Surprising, 35-23, 21-8 at home. They're tough to go against at home, but they've lost 4 of their last 5, and another team in a situation, first home game off of the road trip. Hey, guys, we get the Padres against a righty. We want to be fading the Padres against lefties, betting on them against righties. A top 5 lineup against the righty. They get one here, and it's not like Walk has been that dominant. Dylan Cease and the Padres, minus $1.25. Think it's short, plus the Padres with the bullpen edge as well. We got one game left. A reminder, comment below, guys, where you agree, where you disagree, your MLB picks. And the recap for yesterday's show, 3-3, 3 wins, 3 losses, but we did hit that Washington Nationals over the Braves for the big plus price. So we finished it plus 45 cents, 0.45 units to the positive. One more here for the Friday night slate, just a short show. Didn't like a whole lot on the Friday card. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Pablo Lopez and Blanco going for the Astros. Minus 115. That is the Stros at home. Total of 8. Minnesota comes in 31-25 on the season. The Astros 25-32. They're just 14-15 at home. And Blanco going, if you remember early in the season, he threw that no-hitter, actually didn't give up a run through his first 2 starts. Since, he's been pretty good. 1.99 ERA for the season. And up against Pablo Lopez here, 5.25 ERA, 4-5 on the season. So he's been knocked around a little bit. And actually, with Blanco, I left out one thing. His ERA really good, sub 2, but his FIP is almost 4. So he's kind of working his way out of trouble. Not so sure he's going to be able to do it against this Twins lineup that has been hot. A good lineup overall, but even over the last week, they've been hot. And the Astros crush righties. The Twins bullpen has struggled a little bit, guys. So we get a total of 8 in Minute Maid, a hitter's ballpark. I think it gets up and over here in Houston. So let's go with the Twins and the Astros to finish off the show, up and over the total of 8. So that does it for Friday's show, guys. I am Drew Martin. Check out Premium Picks, WagerTalk.com. And have a fun, safe weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Smash that like button. Cash those tickets.